Hello, everyone. A very good evening to one and all. A very good evening to the poets across India and across the globe. Welcome to all of you to my solo poetry recital with fertile brain. I pay my deepest gratitude to Kumar and Nisa for arranging such a lovely poetic evening. Also, I pay my deepest gratitude to all of you to be here with me. This is Soumen Roy from the city of joy, Kolkata. I write poems since my childhood days, just because I love to write poetry. And also, I am much influenced by my mother, who used to create long, who used to recite long treasured poems of Tagore, like Buratan Jitsu, Tui Dijatomi, Kornukun Ishamba, and so on during her cooking hours. So basically, I was much inclined towards art and culture at a very tender age. And also, I used to recite poems and perform dramas at several occasions. I have written more than 1,000 poems to my credit till date. I have been first published in anthology named Betrayal by Carlos Reyes. Thank you, Carlos. And then I have featured in a book for grown-up children named Chimes and Rhymes by Don DiMartino in Florida. Thank you, Mr. Don. And I pray for you get well soon. Then, one by one, I have been co-authored in various other books. Besides writing poetry, I have also written short stories, posts, novels, and other short literary pieces. With time, I have also got few awards and recognition. Recognition. My solo book is yet to come, but divine blessings of God and all of you, of course. So thank you. I also ventured writing in Bengali as well as Hindi language too. I believe nothing is possible without you, since you have not only encouraged me, but inspired me a lot with your love and support. So I thank you. First, I'd like to thank my God, my family, and all of you. Now, I need to answer the reason why I'm writing. At the very beginning, I used to write poetry simply because I loved to. To me, poetry is a song of birds, the singing of birds, rhyming words of nursery, lovely song named poetry, which eventually turned into my intense passion. My subject matters are like spirituality, nature, God, sometimes being vocal about the sizzling, uneven orders of life. Writing since a long period, I have not chosen any specific subject. I just wrote those topics that touched me, and more than that, sometimes I have also tried to convey a positive message to my readers. I believe in gratitude and forgiveness. That can really change our life and the limitations of our own mind. So here goes my first poetry, Waiting for the Spring. Waiting for the spring, waiting for the spring. My heart started singing, drenched in the droplets of love. My eyes sparkled with joy, and happiness was gleaming. The universe seems so friendly, lurches into my heart, juggling, exploring the numerous shoals of cheer. I move ahead with my feet, oh dear. Rainy droplets of spring soothe my heart with blessing. I move ahead with all my faith of living, with a heart filled with gratitude and forgiveness. I smile in the spring, for that I have been kept waiting. Hope you have enjoyed the spring. My next poem is Blissful Love. God must be busy. God must be busy writing the best love story. Krishna plays the master flute for his beloved Radharani. Love is life, and so life turns into beauty. Radharani smiles, pouring bliss into Krishna's melody. A love that was so pure, resonating heavily, two bodies, one soul, breathing in each other. Ah, what a divine glory! Painting the sky, filled with blue, held the flowers for the sake of love. Love is devotion, and mercy is wings of love. Believe in love forever, being parted together. For love is not the name of getting, it's a peace in complete surrender. So here you can see that I have emphasized that life, love is life, and so life really is beauty. So we always need to see the positive and beautiful things of life. If we don't see the beautiful things in life, then we can't think that way. So the way we think will become some of our thinking, right? So we have to think the way. Then comes dusk and dawn. Game of dusk and dawn, fade forthwith in the lawn, swinging of giggles and yawn, grace forlorn, gloom piercing thorn, groaning corruption, breathing dust over suicidal weapon, dicey gophers cuddling dusk and dawn. Moving forward, my next poem is Metro Station. She blesses with a smile. I enjoyed some special moments for a while, moments wrapped in my caption before I left the metro station. She captivated my mind, something missing behind as I crossed the station again, changing her further notes of being. She came in a new attire. Kolkata's metro station was rocking in passing affair. So it was a kind of different kind of thriller poetry. Then moving forward, I will go for Kalsi. Sipping the divine nectar of creativity. Smile devoted to the creative austerity. Glow faith full in devotion. Pouring the cool, a silent ocean. Listen the bliss, softening the rigid roof. Grasping the placid pursuit. Smile the faith full in devotion. In between creature and endless creation. Tripping birds, switching, rhyme, embraces the aura of cuddling chime. Song of Eve comes in prayer, gleam the console, a devoted surrender. Merciful veil in tomorrow's day, celestial glow falls in a head. Moving on, my next poetry, it is, okay, Heavenly Guitar. Heavenly Guitar, song of every heart in the strings of guitar, enchanting melodies resonating in the ear, love-laden notes with a smile and tune. Love is raining with joy and singing in the air. Love is the most wonderful feeling, can be found everywhere. Magical drops of dew with affection and care. Love is a nourishing smile and a beautiful prayer, holding lots of praise and gratitude. Love is a song of heavenly guitar. Love is everywhere in the rays of sunshine, in the lullabies of the earth, in the twitter of chirping birds. Love is a beautiful flower with the sweetest nectar. Love is within us, and we are made to love each other. For love has no reason just to be happy with one another. Love has been mercy, rests on every one of us. Love is God, a unified religion connecting with faith in the entire universe. Thank you. Moving on to my next poem. Okay. My next poem is it's a patriotic poem. It's Fourth Republic Day. Celebrating Republic Day on the most fire star, tricolor wedding and calm, struggle of glory and song of pride, saga of sacrifices with courage dynamite. We wait on laughing and singing on the news, face the cruel gunshot made by the invaders. without any excuse. They stood against the Grand Canyon, which blew them into pieces. Imagine just how brave they were and their sacrifices. Their blood boiled to see their country murders, freedom in shackles. They felt so blessed with the rigorous oath they had taken against every oppression. They lived and died, protecting the glory of soil. In the awake of dawn, they defeated the invaders, gained victory over them all. Freedom was never so easy. Neither the flag blows because of wind. It only happened of the dare of the braver and their dedicated patriotic incline. They are yet engaged in frightful missions, chilling nights full of snow. They are sinking for the nation. With unconditional love, they are our closest friends, brave of brothers, with the chest of iron stick, their building, and keep going us defense. Each and every second, they ensure our safety. They die our death in the cruel hands of enemy. My heart cries in pain, waving strong in pain. My lane, they are not our Savior, but our living God, protecting us from enemy's brutal king. What we have done for them, just a candle in the name? Oh, come on, just blame the politician. It's a matter of shame. Guns and cannon, here and there, sinking and saluting their grand courage. I do also salute those every single braver and pay my homage. Shall I bring some soil for the borders of the country where they stand as an undefeatable wall? Worshipping those boots of strength, I wish to shun off my weakness and stand like a free child, endless glory wrapped in valor, merciless bobbing, runs ahead my soldier. Just the thought gives me goosebumps, and I pray for their safety. Fortunate are those parents who nurture them with discipline, sacrifice, and bravery. I feel so proud of my brothers and sisters serving the country. Come, let's sing the national anthem in honor of them and country mother's dignity. Really, I'm feeling goosebumps right now because this poetry always makes me feel extremely emotional, and it's a poetry like that, and I always feel so emotional. And next, I will move on to something different. It's a classic poem on Tagore, Ode to Tagore. So here it goes. Where the nectar fails between, sorry, where the nectar falls between the lips in the vibration of life, in the courtiers of enchanted mind, where the directionless life finds meaning, a delightful dawn in the lap of evening, where the wings have matched the wings in the midst of sunshine, where the surging stimulus of open life awakens in thought, where the fence of narrowness is broken, there dances the peacock of spring, with its feathers raised, where the firefly fearlessly, where the firefly flies fearlessly at sweet night. I found you deep in my heart, in the clear blue sky, where the darkness has just passed in the middle of New Year. Moving on to my next point, I have gone through many English poems. Now I'm reading my Bengali, one of my Bengali poems. It's from the book Recital. So the title of the poem is Khushi Tanpura. আর যাই হোক আমি দুঃখ করব না, আনবো না চোখে জল, আমি মানুষের ভিড়ে হারিয়ে যাব না, হারাতে দেব না আমার স্বপ্ন, সেইখানে আজও মোমো করে মাটি সোদা গন্ধ, সেখানে না আছে কোনো ক্লান্তি, না আছে কোনো জীর্ণ, না আমি দুঃখ করবো না, হতে পারে কিছু দুঃখ উঁকি মেরেছি, কিন্তু আমি তাকে প্রশ্রয় দেব না। আমার মনে প্রাণে রয়েছে কত সুর আর কত গান, তাকে আমি কোনোভাবেই হারাতে পারবো না। তার প্রশংসার বাসি বাজিয়ে আমি আনন্দে হব মাতোয়ারা। দিগন্ত থেকে দিগন্ত ছাপিয়ে যাবে আমার খুশির টান ওরা। সেখানে ঘুচে যায় মনের সব অবসাদ, প্রস্ফুটিত হয় ইতিবাচক সূচনা, জন্ম নেয় আশা, আর পড়ে থাকি সব বঞ্চনা। না, আর যাই হোক, আমি দুঃখ করবো না। Moving on to my next point. Well, uh, it's not a mature writing. Anyway, written long ago. Sachin, charismatic Sachin Tendulkar. So here it goes like, the charismatic cricketer, the man who proved to be a masiha, the, the master blaster, the national treasure, the epic run maker, the man ruling billions of hordes, everyone's dear, the living legend, Sachin Ramesh Tendulkar, the wonderful person, god of cricket, pride of nation, served Indian cricket with extreme, with extreme dedication, with high spirit and high value. You reside in the heart of multitudes. Son of great novelist Sri Ramesh Tendulkar, glory of mother Timothy Reggie Tendulkar, pride of coach Sri Ramakant Achrekar. Yes, he is our little master, the international cricketer, record holder, everyone's dear, charismatic Sachin Ramesh Tendulkar. Devotee of Kentucky and Sai Baba, he grew up in the womb of Maharashtra. Charm of Shivaji Park and Azad Maidan, he is close to hearts of everyone. He is a man down to earth and a person kind out of fill. He is very reticent and after seeing the sky, he's so humble. He never got an argument on and off the field. Yet yet many hands are trembling, narrating through lines in honor of the great Sachin. Still, I do dare, because I am also his worshipper. The forever Indian captain took up cricket at the age of 11. It's been a long journey of 24 years. He came across all periods, post 100 international centuries, so many records, titles, awards, and victories. My eyes are filled with tears. I don't wish to remember that goodbye. I wish to see Sachin, Sachin, between proud. She is far between proud, so loud. That speech she threw on that day, she was taking the retirement. Evoked still now, emotionally, he thanked everyone, humble he was. He thanked his mentor, his father, mother, brother, and sister. A long speech full with love and respect for every individual, includes his uncle, aunt, and mates, and senior cricketers, spectators, media, managers, photographer, doctor, none was left. Still, the Bharat Ratna says everyone, if we miss something in emotion, if he missed something in emotion, please try and understand what a goodbye. Tears was an apple in everyone's eye. He was not an ordinary cricketer. He was charismatic legend, immortal, Sachin Ramesh Tendulkar. Moving on to my next poem. It was written, I don't remember, I think it was 2016. A flyover was collapsed that time. So there are various situations like when we want to be vocal, but we cannot say directly to the authorities. So we take the help of poetry. So it goes like Kolkata painting. My heart is broken, tears in lane. Can't see my Kolkata in too much of pain. Collapse the flyover. So many lives seem to breathe forever. Somewhere shattered within, something inside is burning. My heart is pounding. The city of joy, Kolkata, suffering, pain, and crying. Agonized scream, broken dream. So many wounds and cut breathing. Can't see those bleeding in pain. It's not the time for criticism, profit, or gain. Only there, help, sympathy, compassion remain. How could I sleep tonight? My city is showering the tears as rain, asking for the compassionate prayers for those suffering again and again. Can't see my Kolkata in so much of pain. Thank you. Uh, okay, I will end now. Just will read one more because it is the first poetry I've written my mother, and I have written multiple poems on my mother because the best person in my life is my mom. So, my beloved Ma. Ma, the first word spoken, the divine creation, the tale of love and emotion, the never-ending flow of caring notion. She is the city of kindness and compassion. Her smile is the ultimate comfort and consolation. Her presence brings a feeling of secureness and strength in realization. Her laugh is my safest place with loss of affection. She brings the courage with loss of affection. She is lovely with a kisses, hugs, and smile of attraction. She brings courage with loss of inspiration. She is a glorious composition, far beyond imagination. The caring intuition without any sort of expectation. She is my mirror reflection, detects me by reading my face. She is my encouragement to stand up after every failure in life's race. She is my heaven, supports me in everything with positive vibes. She is a motivation who disciplines and fosters my dreams. She is next to God, my creator, protecting me from all sorts of pain. She is my friend more than a teacher. She is my lovely mom, my moral guide and philosopher. Early morning, before I rise, I find her near to me so early. Every night when she goes to sleep, she kisses my forehead with lots of blessings. When she is not at home, I feel so very lonely, but I find my ease by smelling her sari. I always wish to rest in her lap in her charming lullabies. Every day we kiss each other, seems so very lovely. Ma, you are the only one, my love, devotion, smile, and fun. You are my heart and soul. Without you, I am a empty bowl. Thank you. Okay, thank you for listening me and please thank you for listening me and please forgive me if I made any sort of mistake while reciting the poem or I even if I missed thanking you properly, if I missed to thank you properly or my conduct. Uh, Sorry for if there's any kind of inconvenience. And at last, I would say one thing that this journey is not possible. This journey is not possible without everyone's love and support. So thank you all. I would like to thank Wadsworth, my parents, my friends, and obviously all of you, the poets across the globe watching this time. So I pay my gratitude once again. I pay my heartfelt gratitude and deepest respect to all of you. Namaste. Thank you to my friends and Marathi sisters, Suzanne, Baishachi, Deepika, John, Bhaskar, Shubhrato, Devashish, Jolida, Arindam or Sharmila or Bablu. Uh, and it's a never ending list. So please forgive me if I miss any name. And from fraternity, I just thank Fatal Brent with immense gratitude for inviting me over here and tolerating me, of course. And no, I pay my gratitude with deepest respect to Kumar Prasannaji and the entire team of Fatal Brent for all the poets across the globe. And thank you. Thank you. It means a lot.